Hey, look, I like how you just said that. Why you shouldn't quit your job with Mike. Like, I was trying to figure out how I was gonna take off, but I realized something. So in 2024, you don't want to quit your job just yet. Get down. So you don't want to quit your job just yet. So you're like, Mike, why not? So everybody talking crazy about how, man, you need to be a content creator. Man, you need to do this. Man, you need to do that. Like, yo, I ain't saying to not be an entrepreneur, but right now, let me just kind of like give you a little history about myself. So I got a CDL, and right now I drive for a commercial trucking company. So watch this. Well, I remember when I first got to the job, I wasn't feeling the job. Like most people don't feel their job. And I'm like, you know what, man? It was a lot of negative naysayers that used to say this and that about the job. And I'm like, you know what, man? All I can do is do the best that I can do. That's all I can do. Like, scratch what everybody else is saying. All I can do is what Mike is going to do. Rather I like the job or not. But watch this. There's been two things that I've been able to acquire. See, there's magic behind everything. There's been two things that I've been able to acquire from staying on my job. I've been able to acquire hard work, and I've been able to acquire discipline. Why would you quit your job if you only been working there for 6 months? The last few of your jobs, 6 months, 8 months, 2 months. Like what type? Where's the discipline? Where's the consistency? Where's the stability? Everybody trying to quit their job. Everybody trying to be a content creator. Everybody trying to do entrepreneurial things. But I'm realizing something. I'm like, you know what? Right now, I got a pretty comfortable life. Going to work right now is second nature for me because for one, I have to drive a vehicle every day, regardless of where I'm going. I'm talking about whether that's me and my wife or wherever I'm going. So naturally, I have an ability to drive trucks. So right now, I just so happen to be fortunate to have a job that comes second nature for me. But initially, it didn't. And so what I'm trying to get you to understand is whatever that job is that you have, regardless if they're not treating you right, I'm talking about whatever you may be going through, the pay might not be right. Check this out. If you're not being disrespected, like if you're not blatantly being disrespected, and if whatever you're being paid on paper, if it can't be shown to you like you getting ripped off or something, hey man, I'm telling you this, stay at the job because there's something that you're going to be able to get from that job that nobody else will be able to get. You're going to be able to get that hard work and you're going to be able to get that discipline. Here's the deal. Most people quit jobs. So you already got one up on the next man. I'm talking about, I have the mentality that I have now is first off, they're going to have to fire me if I go to another job. But my thing is this, why quit something, especially if you already been there for 6 months, why quit something if you already there, if you already known there? Like, ask yourself, hold on, before I quit, am I doing the best job? Because it don't make sense for you to quit a job and go to the next job and do that job. Like, no, that don't make sense. But I'm realizing that why don't I stay at my job because it's second nature? I got to get up and do something anyways. Right now, me getting up and go to work, this ain't me being arrogant or nothing. But right now, when I get up and go to work, it's almost like it's just giving me something to do. Now, yeah, the job pay my bills, but if I'm being real, the job is really just giving me a reason to get up out the bed in the morning. I've been off for the last few days on vacation, and I ain't gonna hold you. It's been cool to relax, but it's been a few days where I'm kind of like, all right, I could be doing something else. And I'm realizing like, yo, why don't we just use our job to give us something to do? Why don't we use our job to learn how to be disciplined, to learn how to do the best that we can? When you become an entrepreneur, like it ain't no going backwards. So you're like, Mike, what you mean go backwards? So imagine this. Imagine getting rich tomorrow. Like I'm talking about, let's just say you NBA player, or not an NBA player, but you code in high school right now. And let's just say you blow up and now you going to the NBA. So when you go to the NBA and make it, and let's just say you do everything that you got to do, but for those 4 years, you kill them for 4 years. And let's just say that the amount of money that they make for whatever reason, the amount of money that you make is not like a guarantee, like you set for the rest of your life. And then what do you think you're going to have to do when you come back to the real world? If you don't have that discipline, if you don't have that dedication, like what are you basically just stuck. So I'm basically just saying, like, once you get up to a certain place, unless you already have that discipline to work out, to read when ain't nobody watching you. Like you're not going to have it. And I feel like right now, man, I have a good job, man. I'm just going to say it. I have a good job, a great job. I'm just so thankful for the job. If they walk me out of the door tomorrow, hey, man, I appreciate the time that y'all gave me. Like they did they thing for me. And I'm talking about, I really just, especially the youth, man, I really need y'all to understand, like it really don't even matter what job that you work. Do you realize if you work good at one job, if you flip burgers and you cold with flipping burgers, you can go anywhere and do that thing. I'm talking about, you probably like, Mike, but what if I don't know how to change the oil? What if I don't know how to change tires? Like, it don't matter. Those are all skill sets that you just have to learn. But the basic fundamentals that you're going to learn is hard work and discipline. And that's basically why I don't want you to quit your job so soon, is because nothing is for certain right now. I'm not saying be scared, but I'm saying just watch the market. Watch the job market. Watch the content creation market. I'm talking about right now, there's a lot of things that are fluctuating. Right now, for me, I'm in the commercial driver, I'm in a CDL realm. So right now that field is kind of, there's a shortage. But if I'm being real, man, there's a shortage everywhere. There's a shortage with nurses. When you go in Walmart, there's a shortage in Walmart. I'm talking about, I don't care what job you doing, pick something and do it well, because those skills are going to translate. What skills? Discipline, hard work, the ability to show up on time. Do you know that I ain't gonna hold you? Like right now, me shooting this video, I still have to get up, come in here. Like this stuff still got to get set up. Like I don't just get to come in here and just get to snap my fingers. Like I ain't that advanced yet. Like it just don't work like that. Everybody has to, you still gotta put the work in at some point, man. And I'm tired of everybody just saying like, man, you need to hurry up and do this. And the reason why I'm saying, like, you probably like, well, Mike, why is you constantly telling us to not quit our job? I'm not saying not to quit your job, but why quit something if it's working? Right now, I have a job where I can use my CDL to get paid. Like, why would I quit something like that if it's working? Now, if something else comes along and is way more profitable times 10, then maybe. But I'm basically just saying, why don't I use what I already have and add it to the next thing that I'm trying to do, and then get lost in the sauce? Like, you know what I'm saying? You want to shake and bake after you make the come up. And even then, before you make the come up, make sure that what you got is sustainable. I mean, obviously, you got to have faith. Obviously, things are not going to always work out. But what I'm basically saying is a job right now is the byproduct of having discipline and hard work. Like without discipline and hard work, like you're going to fail wherever you go. And I'm basically just saying, use the job right now to practice. Like use the job right now to get you where you need to be. And then you already know what's going to happen after you do that. You'll be able to pass, go, and collect your 200. Don't quit your job just yet. Learn the discipline and learn that hard work to create the basic fundamentals that's going to give you the life that you deserve. Peace.